Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're gonna look at Dispo. So I've been rocking a ton of videos, obviously, around the Universe 11 team, and the Universe 11 category, right? I think they've done a fine job, actually, of making Universe 11 a ridiculous team right away. I think both Universe 11 and Universe 6 are actually super, like, good, balanced teams, strong offensively and defensively, ridiculously powerful leaders, you know, in Kefla for Universe 6 and then Jiren for Universe 11. It's interesting, because you look at how good these, like, two categories are, Universe 6 and 11, and then compare it to, like, Giant category or something like that sucks dick, right? Like, it's just very, I don't know, odd, I guess I would say. So, let's go ahead and check out how good, you know, Super, Godspeed, Light Mode, whatever Dispo is going to be here. I think Dispo is going to be solid, but he's just not going to be as good as, like, Toppo, I don't think. Dispo could put up some big numbers, some big-time, huge, ghastly numbers, no doubt about that, but, you know, we'll see, we'll see. I'm also using the Casserole Pride Trooper unit here. I probably won't do a video on him, like, standalone until I actually, like, get them in-game, I think. There's just a ton of units, right? Like, it's like, it's just so weird. Like, they're so inconsistent. Like, sometimes it's like, all right, we're going to release a category, and we're going to give it a million buffs at the same time. And then other times we're like, all right, we're going to release a category, but we're not going to do a damn thing about, like, making it better. So Dispo, okay, we got a dodge right there. So his attack, wow. 1.55, huh? Turn 1? That's really good. Okay. Let's go. Oh, okay. Giving Dispo additionals is probably going to be the move, by the way, but we'll see. So let's go over what Dispo does, right? So Dispo raises attack and defense by 50% for 6 turns. If you're keeping Dispo on rotation and he gets additional super attacks, his offense and defense are going to be ludicrously high, right? Then he permanently stacks 20% attack at the start of every turn. Notice that unit right there, that free-to-play, the Casserole plus Pride Troopers, that is literally the unit that LR, Kale, and Khalifa is fighting against. That's what's so funny. Like, we finally get them as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see how well this Dispo is going to, like, how quickly, how fast is he going to get super powerful when he's sitting here permanently grinding 20% attack at the start of every turn, right? Like, I think that's going to be very, very good to see. He also gets a 20% chance of evading enemies' attack at the start of every turn, up to a max of 60. So that's only going to take 3 turns to get his max dodge chance. Didn't it used to be... Yeah, interesting. It used to be 15%, and it would still max out at 60. Okay, that's very, very interesting. So they did cut off the amount of turns. By the way, LR Jiren is going to be in the background, by the way. Ignore him. Pay no mind to LR Jiren in the background, just doing LR Jiren things. Yeah, he's a dirty boy. What's Dispo's defense right here? Wow. Okay. So, okay, he's at 141k, right? Because it's a 6-turn raise on his super attack, you know, we're going to be able to get 3 separate turns of supers where that's going to be active. So, like, any super attacks on this turn are still going to be active next turn, and then next turn he'll be able to pop 1 more 50% on top of it, or, you know, 2 if he does a double super attack. I mean, man, yeah, I don't know. I think I actually really like the idea of additionals on this Dispo. I believe my Dispo in-game, because I Rainbow Dispo years ago, I think Dispo, I might have him with full dodge. I might look into changing that. I think Dispo with, what can you get him up to, like 27 additional or something like that? I feel like that would be kind of interesting. Because, again, a 6-turn raise, 50% attack and defense is really high. Now, we've gone over all this, right? He's got the attack stacking at the start of every turn. But then they also gave him a Whis-type passive here as well, because he gets an additional 20% attack within the same turn after dodging. So there's 20%. That one didn't kick in, unfortunately, but he gets extra attack when he dodges on that turn. Again, a la what STR Whis does, where STR Whis gets extra defense on that same turn when he dodges, right? So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how strong Dispo can get. Like, I think Dispo, if only... you know what I think they should have done? would he have been too OP? I don't know, but I think they should have just given him 60% chance to dodge at the start of turn. Like, so he gets 60% chance to dodge start of turn, then at the start of every turn he gets that 20% attack buildup, and then he has his attack within the same turn after dodging. I think, had they done that, Dispo is a lot better. Like, he's a fine unit. I mean, you know, like Goresh has started a big dialogue lately about, like, you know, Dokkan doing way too many of these, like, you know, just like caveman units, right? Where it's just like, you know, big damage numbers, like Jiren. Like, again, if you want to describe LR Jiren in one word, it's just Chad. That describes LR Jiren, right? But I personally, I do like units like that. And then we also get, like, other, like, I want a mix. I do want, like, boring 200% attack and defense start of turn units like Jiren, but then I also want things like Broly, Chile, and Lemo. I want stuff like Dispo and Whis. I think LRUI Goku, right? LRUI Goku is different from, like, what the Blue Fusions do. Like, I like the differences, right? And, you know, with transformations, exchange mechanic, active skills, things like that are going to be much easier for them to sort of accomplish, right? Okay, so, yeah, look at this. Okay, see, here's where Dispo is at a disadvantage. Like, oh, okay, here's the difference between Dispo and Whis, right? With Whis, when he's dodging and he gets that exponential increase for defense, it's still gonna work, right? Because no matter what, the the enemy more than likely is gonna have the last attack on you. Like, you're not gonna attack them last, like they're gonna get the last hit on you, right? Like, so, like, if we would have, let's say this was Whis right here in slot 2, Goku is going to attack after Whis is done attacking. Same thing in slot 3, same thing in slot 1. So Whis getting the exponential defensive increase after he dodges, it doesn't matter. But Dispo, he gets this dodge, like, exponential attack increase when he dodges, but it's on this turn it's not going to matter because Dispo is not going to attack after Goku. So Dispo could dodge all 3 of these attacks right here, giving him just a monstrous attack buff, but it literally is pointless because it only would be if someone is attacking him right here before Dispo goes. So that is how they have severely, like, limited this Dispo. And then again, it's not really something that's a big deal when we're talking about our boy Toppo, right? Toppo's just an amazing support type unit. He's not really going to have these sort of issues. The same, like, look at his attack. His attack is skyrocketing right now. Wait, did it only happen once? It's not like an actual stack. Interesting. It only activates one time, I think. Oh, that limits him a lot as well. Okay. So it's not like Whis, whereas Whis gets he could get the defensive increase constantly, right? Dispo just can have one extra attack buff in the same turn. Oh, so he's far worse than I was thinking. Then that's kind of a bummer. Yeah, you know, I really, wow. What, dude? Toppo is, like, one of the, like, 30 best units in the game or something like that, I feel like, right? Like, maybe. Probably not, but maybe, right? Like, I feel like if I say that Toppo's one of the 30 best units in the game, I feel like people are kind of just like, yeah. But, like, Dispo is, like, nowhere near that. He's not anywhere within the realm of that. Like, why? What? Like, okay, sure. I don't really understand. They could have done a little bit. Honestly, they could have done a little bit better with my boy Dispo, man. Dispo kind of got shafted. Dispo is a very see, it sucks because we get better. Yeah, see, okay, so this is interesting. So Dispo, we get more of his attack links active if we had him linked up with Casserole there, but oh yeah, because Casserole's giving him Hero of Justice, 25% attack link. But, like, I feel like him getting that dodge attack buff, that's going to be more impactful, probably, than the, like, 25% from Hero of Justice. And, yeah, what about Infighter? Does Casserole have Infighter by any chance? I don't know if Casserole has Infighter or not. I'd have to, it'd take me a second to find out, but, I don't know. I think I'll probably just leave this one slot 1 because we want to see his 20% buff like that kick in. But, I mean, here's a bummer, right? Because Casserole, if only Casserole had, whatchamacallit, Fierce Battle. Because, you know, I guess we probably get a bigger attack buff Yeah, with Castrol anyway, because Hero of Justice and then potentially Infighter, which I think Castrol might have Infighter as well. So Dispo's not getting Fierce Battle, but his attack stat is still going to be higher anyway right here on this turn. So let's go and see what our boy hits right here. He did get his dodge, so there's that attack increase. And then I want to keep an eye on his attack stat. 2.59 is pretty good, pretty good. And remember, he is like he doesn't have like a ceiling, right? Because every single turn he is getting stronger and stronger at the start of turn. All right, so let me see. So he's at 918,000 right there. Is this going to go up? No. So he only gets the 120% buff. I don't like that. Why would they make him like Whis, but then not like Whis at the same time? Like, that's unnecessary. Like, I feel like they should have let him get, Castrol does not have Infighter, by the way, but they should have let him get the buff constantly, I think, throughout the turn. Why not? Because, again, that's the thing. That doesn't make Dispo then like a top 5 unit in the game or something like that. They should have done that. That's a bit of a disappointment. By the way, the Castrol, I do want to point out, again, I'm going to do a video on him. I'm going to try and get a video on him, like, done, like, right away after he drops. You know, like, not a private server one. That Castrol is one of the best free-to-play units in the game. I do want to point that out, too. Like, you know, when I say they really sucked off Universe 11 here, yeah, they really sucked off Universe 11. I mean, the Pride Troopers obviously were very strong. You know, like, they deserve the treatment they're getting from Dokkan, but, I mean, they are very good. Like the Toppo Pride Trooper unit, the Castrol Pride Trooper unit, these EZAs, they're all ridiculous. And then, of course, we have this guy, who very well might be the best unit in the game now. I don't know. I mean, is he? Probably. I mean, you know, it's just very, very casual. And he, like, 24 key, like, every single... like, 24 key is just, like, instantaneous for him. With, like, 200% attack and defense. Like, he's just, like, insane, right? And then you got, like, this unit that can guard, and then, like, Castrol is stacking defense, and then got Toppo has damage reduction, he's getting 40%, and then Dispo can get up to 60% chance to dodge. Like, it's just, it's nuts. It's nuts. It's nuts. Universal Survival Saga. It has had quite the bump. Like, you just have, like, such a fight to get, like, because the team, man, like, they all have Tournament of Power. Like, you have such a huge difference in characters, but, like, they all link up well because they've all got Tournament of Power. And then you have these LRs like Goku and Vegeta, LR Goku and Frieza, Jiren, UI Goku, Kale and Caulifla, and they just, it's so easy to get them at 24 key because, again, all these TM units have got Tournament of Power. It's just, like, them deciding to do that for the Universal Survival arc, like, giving Tournament of Power as a 3 key link is just, like, so nuts. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and finish up here. Dispo is fine. I think that's the word I would use for Dispo. He's fine. His defense is fine. It's just like, comparing him to Toppo, if Dispo just dropped by himself without Toppo at the same time, I feel like it would be like, okay. But, like, they kind of shafted my man next to Toppo. That's all it is. But, like, his defense is good. If only his dodge chance would wrap up a little bit quicker. Because, like, if he had 60% dodging at the start of turn, he would be a real nice option for Super AGL Extreme Super Battle Road, which is the hardest stage in the game. I mean, Dispo still is going to be a mega top-tier option for, like, Infinite Dragon Ball history. You want to take him in one of those stages? Sure, but, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of Dispo. He's very solid, I think. Very, very solid. It's like Toppo is, like, one of the best units in the game, so I don't know. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.